everybody, and welcome to Greedfall. This is a game that's been on my radar for a while. I was very interested in playing through it because of the comparisons to something like Dragon's Age Origins, Dragon's Age Origin and Inquisition more, actually, to be fair, which are two of my favourite games that there's ever been, so, you know, it seemed like a no-brainer, but I was a little bit dubious because the reviews were a little late coming out. In fact, the reviews only came out today, which is the 9th, or 10th, sorry, of September, which is the day this game releases. So, yeah, it's not a AAA game. The reviews came out around about 8 out of 10s, which is really good, to be fair. So I was surprised at that a little bit, but it's kind of really made me think that I'm going to quite enjoy this game. But I thought we'd try it out, see how it goes, and kind of get a feel for it. I know a little bit about the game, but I won't spoil anything. But it's very much on kind of exploration, and there's the kind of Dragon Age-y type of combat, and then you're going to get companions and all this type of stuff. So it sounds pretty good. Let's jump into a new game. Yes, so I tested out the stuff for sound levels and how it ran, etc. Seems to run fine, but I have a pretty good PC, so it should do. We're going to go normal for now. I don't know if you can change it, but we're going to go normal and jump in and see how Greedfall plays. I'm pretty excited actually to play through this because it's a new IP, and I kind of like new things rather than just a sequel to this or a sequel to that.
Could you stand a little taller, just a tad?
Like this?
Yes, yes. The chin a tiny bit lower. Gaze a little more to the right. There! Now, hold the pose.
Okay, right. So, we have our appearance, so you obviously can create a custom character. You can be a female or a man. We're going to go for a man. Let's have a look at these presets. There isn't like massive amount of character customization on it. You've kind of got these presets, and then you can do little things for your face, etc. On there, so we won't spend too much time. I'm just trying to find one who I think is okay. That's okay, actually. Quite like the hair. The face is alright. I quite like that slightly longer face, maybe. Oh, actually, that one's okay. I think that was the original one. We obviously need some facial hair. He does look like Dorian from Dragon Age Inquisition, like that, and I'm actually all for that. Some nice sharp eyebrows. Maybe a slightly darker skin colour. Probably would get some tan. And then, oh my god, it's like an albino. Yeah, like a light brown, maybe. What colour eyes? Brown eyes. Blue eyes. That's a bit scary. Grey eyes. I think blue eyes would be good. That seems quite the dapper gentleman, I think. Then we have a starting class, so we have like warrior, technical, and magic. Warrior focuses on melee. Technical is controlling the battlefield, and magic use of offensive spells from a distance. So there is this kind of magic thing going on in this world. One-handed heavy weapons, one-handed blades, firearms, strength, endurance, craftsmanship, vigor, set an elemental trap, firearms, one-handed blades. I'm gonna go for technical. Actually, I would usually go for warrior, but we're gonna try something different. I think. So it said recommended attributes: accuracy and agility. So we only have 1 point at the minute. Firearms. Okay, we're gonna go like that with on agility, I think, for now. And then we've got charisma. Slightly reducing merchant price that improves your companion's combat abilities. Success and dialogue choices, cool. Simple potions, lock picking picking's always useful, isn't it? Let's go lock picking, definitely. We'll see what the rest of it goes for, but lock picking. Yes. This is our
Just
character.
a few more minutes. You have such an incredibly singular face.
Oh, I do
That's
thank you,
a
Simon.
compliment, my lord, out of my mouth. Your particularity gives you character.
You're still here?
We've nearly finished. Have you any more need of me, Master?
You haven't forgotten that we're setting sail today, have you?
Of course not.
Your cousin is nowhere to be found. I've searched the palace from cellars to attics. Your uncle is beside himself.
He was of a mind to paint the town last night. Don't worry,
Oh,
I shall
dear.
track him down. Make care to your own preparations without wrinkling another frown. We'll meet you on the boat.
It's about time your cousin took account of the responsibilities awaiting him. He should go and inform the ambassadors of Teleme and the Bridge Alliance of his departure.
Have no fear, Master. I will go and see them in his name.
Okay, so we've got to find our
I
cousin,
beg your
guess.
pardon, but urgent matters call me away. Might we finish all this later?
Impossible, my lord. You are leaving with the tide, if what I've been told is correct.
I am sorry, sir. Truly, I must be going.
My lord, please, I beg you. Her Highness has personally requested my bidding.
Thank you, cousin, for getting me out of that.
I recognise this voice actor, but I can't place him, actually. Anyway, right. Visible at the top centre screen indicates important places, active quest objectives, main quest, side quest. Okay, we just have a main quest right now. Visually, the game looks alright. We've got this on ultra settings at 2K.
Sire, I'm sorry. I'm afraid that I won't make for good company.
No problem. Yeah. Looks quite nice, but obviously we're not in the main game yet. There's quite nice lighting effects going on up there. Looks alright, doesn't it? Anything we can steal? I'm such a gamer, aren't I? It's like, if I see a barrel, see if we can steal it. Okay, where do we need to go? Up this way, I guess. Oh,
Hey! Green blood!
oh,
Cut. And so the day has finally come. My royal fledglings are leaving the nest.
Accompanied by their most loyal
Kinda
and
want the big
tenacious
weapons now.
master of arms.
As
we
loyal
can
as
switch it
your
up though
gold.
as we go through.
Enough
so.
with the cold mercenary. I know you like us. Still hiding your men in the unsuspecting shadows of the greats of this world, I see.
Hey, our blades are the only thing keeping you dainties alive.
Kurt, I'm not in need of your protection. I'm no longer a child, you know.
Is that so? Well, let's see. Fight with
Okay,
honor!
now we learn to fight. Attack 3 times. Oh, okay, X main attack. Oh, Jesus Christ. Wow, okay. I like the music as well. Defend yourself against 3 attacks. Dodge. Okay, we can parry as well. Oh god. Oh shit. Okay. Oh, this is quite good fun. Prove to Kurt that you can fight. Okay, Kurt. What you got? Oh shit. Okay. Open the tactical pause. Okay, they had this in. It was. Okay. How can I use this? This is A to use. Oh. Cool. Good stuff, well done. Right. So. Oh god. Okay, Kurt. Oh shit. Oh my god. Okay, we're getting battered here.
Me who thought myself a competent weapons master.
Okay.
It's becoming a little hard to believe.
Don't add insult to injury. This is humiliating enough. We'll need to get you through the basics, or you risk getting your feathers plucked at the first sign of trouble.
That could definitely come in handy.
In that case, Otto here is going to be your training partner. Go! Fight with honor!
Okay. Firearms are ideal for interrupting or destabilizing an enemy. Each shot consumes 1 ammunition. Assign a pistol to a shotgun. Oh, okay. Firearms. Bind to up. Oh, okay. Jesus Christ. We just shot this man in the face. Okay. Okay, I assume they're dead. That's my fury. Okay. Nice. We're absolutely wrecking them. I guess that guy was just... Okay. Armor. Physical armor level. Armor absorbs part of physical damage to break an enemy's armor. You can use impact weapon or certain traps. Okay, break through your opponent's armor. What have we got? Set an elemental trap. Oh shit. Okay, what dodge, dodge man. Oh shit. Potion. They're not letting me set a trap though. Gotcha. Gotta lure them into it, I guess. Come on. Ah, gotcha, you son of a bitch. Okay. Fury's estate allows you special attacks that inflict bonus damage and make enemies lose their balance. A segmented meter that fills up as you attack an enemy, casts a spell, or parry attacks from enemies will allow you to see your fury level. When the meter reaches the first level, a visual effect will appear in a character's hands. You press LT to use a fury attack. Okay. RB holds the sheath.
It appears we've brushed up on the basics.
It does, and I'd like to be on my way. I've quite the list of things to do before we depart.
Indeed. Remember that you can always train in our barracks on the island if you're feeling rusty.
Are your bags packed for the great departure?
Yes, you know I get by with very little. You're not angry that I'm coming with you, I hope.
On the contrary, I'm thrilled that both you and Sir de Corsilion are joining our party. A few friends at your side in unknown territory is a boon.
Ah, so the old goat is coming too. And there I was thinking I would die of boredom on the trip. By the way, where is our future governor hiding? I was hoping to put his skills to the test as well.
I have no idea. He had plans to celebrate his departure last night, and we haven't seen him since. You know Constantine. I should have gone with him, but my heart wasn't in the mood for celebration. The thought of bidding my mother farewell.
It is never easy to say goodbye. But you should be going to see her now. She must be waiting for you. I'll meet you in front of the palace. Then we'll go and find Constantine together.
Very well. I'll meet you as soon as I've said my goodbyes.
I don't know what that thing is on his face, by the way. Mika in front of the palace. There's no side quest. Go and say goodbye to your mother. Look at the plague doctor. That's cool. Oh,
What is
mother.
this? Have you not been
God.
taught to knock? I've asked 1,000 times. Oh, it's you, my dear child.
Mother, I'm sorry. I'm having trouble getting used to your condition.
Come now, let's speak of more pleasant things. I'm so very happy to hear your voice. You remind me so much of your father. I do miss him so. Today is the big day, isn't it? Ready to set sail for that island everyone's talking about.
Yes, but the idea of leaving you behind, alone and ill...
Dying, my child. Alas, there is nothing you can do by staying that would ease my suffering. One thing brings me cheer. They say the island is full of miracles, and we might find a cure.
Even if I were to find it, I would never be able to return in time to...
I know. But it brings me comfort to know my son has left on a mission to heal his people. Come now. It is time for you to take leave. Here, take this with you.
What is it?
A family heirloom. Something that... Take it and keep it with you. May it bring you good luck. All my blessings go with you, my child. Now, be off.
And that's the last we saw of our mother. Oh, we got a hat. That's fancy. This looks actually quite nice. I mean, it's not like, you know, immaculate levels, but... oh, hello. Oh, okay, that's actually pretty nice looking. Wow, that is a background and a half, isn't it? Whew.
Kurt? It's done.
Sorry, Greenblood. Look, we can see the masts of the ship that'll be taking us. This is one sacred adventure we're embarking on.
I hope this island will keep its promises.
In order to know that, we'll need to find Constantine first.
You're right. Maybe he's already at the port. He was so eager to leave.
This will be quite the chore to finish before our departure. The commander wants to recover some merchandise from our supplier, but the transporter doesn't want to deliver. I did all I could to persuade. Nothing came of it. All the parliamenting fatigues me. But this is your domain. I wouldn't say no to a little help.
Of course. Where is the supply?
I love the hats.
In the
they all
lower
rolled
boroughs,
upside.
near the
It's
port.
very cool.
Right then. We'll put it on our list of visits.
Okay. Ooh, okay. Add Kurt to the team. So he has endurance. He's a melee combat master and can wear heavy armor. Good stuff. Okay. Relationship level suspicious. Okay. Coin guard mode.
Where would you like to begin?
I've been asked to pay visits to the ambassadors of Thélème and the Bridge Alliance before our departure. Their dwellings are not far from here. We could go there first.
Very well. Do you think Constantine will be waiting for us next to the ship?
I don't know, but it's certainly worthy of inspection.
That's a really nice like background there, isn't it? The sky and everything. That looks really nice. It's almost a little bit like Bloodborne-esque. But obviously less gothic. I have to keep thinking there's like stuff hidden around it, but I don't think that's true. Where's this vendor? I think it's down here. Oh, well that's got to be something because... Yes. Oh, didn't I? Have I got an inventory yet? I have. Because haven't I got like some stuff? Oh, hello. Oh, yes. Okay, got a little collar. No equipment on my back. Doublet. Oh, look at me. This is much more befitting my status. Thank you. Alchemist rapier. Oh my god, it's on fire. That's sweet as hell. Oh my Well, this is much better. Yes, I think I fit much nicer. Direct access to map of the region. Oh, what?
And death to the others!
Okay. Okay. No. Whoa. Okay. Shoot you in the face. Okay. Okay. Some gold coins. Oh, that was interesting. That was our first little fight. Down here. I take it we can't get through there. I guess not. What's down here? No chest. I'll take everything. Who knows? Who knows what we need? I guess you can maybe like outfit your companions as well. Got a little bit stuttery round here, isn't it? Weirdly, don't know why. I assume this is all just a kind of like crafting stuff. Ah, there's something up there we can go to. Okay.
Good day, Excellency.
Sir
Oh, I look
Desade,
very regal.
to what do I owe the pleasure?
I have come to inform you that my cousin Constantine and I are departing for Tirfredi on the hour.
Ah, yes. I did indeed hear talk that you had both received callings of greater stature. Allow me to congratulate you. Were you not named legate of the congregation?
You are correct, Excellency. I thank you.
It is a station of great honor that I am sure you will fill with brio and panache. The Mother Cardinal Cornelia will
Brio
be
and
enchanted
panache.
to work with you, and your cousin in the future. I only regret that your departure is so sudden.
Really?
To be entirely honest with you, I was hoping to solicit your help in a rather delicate matter.
Oh,
Tell
I
me
see.
more about it. And perhaps I can take care of your problem before my departure.
Very well. A small group of dangerous heretics has found refuge in Serene. We know that your uncle tolerates the presence of all pagans within the city walls. But these particular non-believers threaten the fragile harmony of this place. We would consider it a tremendous favor if you would arrest them and deliver them to our guard.
Heresy is not a crime in Serene. You do know that. But I'm sure my uncle would hear your arguments. Why call on my intervention?
The prince would indeed give us his blessing, but it would take time. Far too much time. For according to our sources, these fugitives have already made contact with a smuggler to take them who knows where.
I see. You're hoping that I'll be able to do something before they make it to an enemy city. If your heretics are planning on boarding a ship, then they must be in the dockyards. I'll look into this and see what I can do. Could you tell me anything about Thélème?
It would be a pleasure. As you already know, our glorious nation is guided by our faith. We follow the teachings of Matthias, our founder and greatest prophet, and give thanks each day to the Luminous for having gifted us magic. The high dignitaries of Thélème are at the same time our spiritual guides, advocates, and grand mages.
I've heard say that dissensions have appeared recently in your nation.
Ah, you must certainly be speaking about the debates that have divided the Ordo Luminous and the more political orders. The Lord Luminous has an extremely pure vision of our faith and applies the words of our saint very strictly. But other, more open-minded factions exist within our nation. They believe that a less rigid dialectic would attract souls more readily to our faith. But their differences are purely theoretical and do not threaten the cohesion of our nation, I assure you.
How goes the conflict with the Bridge Alliance?
Who is the Bridge Alliance?
Your territory is, alas, the only one that has been spared from the ravages of war on the continent. We fight on every front. Without great success, one must say. But what other choice do we have? These so-called savants not only refuse the light, but are determined in their fight against it.
And on Tirfredi?
To my knowledge, no one has yet seen any serious fighting. The Bridge have succeeded in provoking the natives there, and have their hands full keeping them at bay. Which leaves us greater latitude to settle peacefully and pursue our mission of conversion.
Okay, I think that's
How's
actually, this is
Thélème faring on Tirfredi?
so Tirfredi is
We
where we're
built
going
a
to.
marvelous city, San Mateus, on the western coast of the island. Did you know that certain historians believe that it might well have been the final resting place of our prophet? Our missionaries there are a multitude. Not a day passes without new islanders joining our sacred faith. Of course, there are certain pockets of resistance. There is talk of a demonic cult. Disgusting creatures. But I am confident that the Ordo Luminous will be able to put an end to these horrors. And we have tremendous hopes that the entire native population will join our ranks.
So we're going to an island, and
I must be going. Farewell,
there's
Excellency.
natives there,
May
but
the
also
light
other
guide
factions
you,
who are trying to
Desade.
claim the island. Interesting. And he's kind of advising us to work with the okay, the vendors up here.
The merchant is there.
Look, water looks pretty nice. It's a nice looking game actually. Wouldn't say it's like overly spectacular, but very pleasant. Aha, here's that vendor.
Good day, good sir.
Go
How
on,
might I
Glenn.
be of service?
You can start by explaining to me why you refused to honor the orders agreed upon with the guard.
There's been a misunderstanding, sir. Of course we're ready to honor the orders. In fact, I've already had a word with your master-at-arms.
They're asking that we pay again, despite having already paid.
It's just that the price has gone up since. I've nothing to do with it.
This is inadmissible. If you agree on a sum, you need to honor that agreement.
I'm sorry, sir. I'm just an agent. And I'm only obeying orders.
Oh yeah.
Why don't we go and solicit other suppliers, Kurt?
When we've already paid for the merchandise? If these thieves agree to reimburse the original payment, it's what we do immediately. And do know, in the future, we won't be shopping with them. Well, I should think not.
Your master has apparently asked you to demand a second payment for this merchandise.
That's right. He told me that their attendant seemed to be hiding something when he passed the order. And so he must have thought the guard would end up paying in the end, whatever he asked for.
I'll be damned. And I'm the one they've sent to settle the affair.
Sorry, Captain, it's nothing personal. I'm only following orders.
Following orders. Yeah, we hear you. Makes one wonder which one of the two of us is a coin guard.
This whole story sounds suspicious and stinks of a scandal. You're demanding a second payment but refuse to reimburse the one that was already made.
I'm not the one demanding nor refusing. It's my master.
This stubborn fool is pushing me to madness. You understand now why I'm asking for your help?
Okay. Okay. Should we try the charisma?
I don't think you understand who you're dealing with. Perhaps I failed to present myself properly. Lord de Sardet, nephew of the Prince d'Orsay and legate of the Congregation of Merchants. During our conversation, you explained to me that your master forced you to commit a crime. That's regrettable, especially as you will be considered his accomplice in extortion, theft. You know as well as I that the congregation does not tolerate such illegal activities.
But I'm only obeying orders.
That is a shame. Well, as orders are the only language you seem to understand, I order you to return the guard the merchandise, without delay. Unless you'd rather your master is hung and that you finish your days in prison.
As you request, my lord. I shall go immediately and ask that these crates be delivered to the attendant.
Now that's a wise decision.
Thank you. I was beginning to think this would never end. You're certainly honoring your new title. Bravo! The quartermaster must be expecting us.
Form the coin guard somewhere or other up here. Are these enemies? Yes.
And death to the others!
Come on, this way.
Move away! Things are about to get dicey!
I dodged it. Just for good luck, shoot your dead body. Are we just randomly wandering around, people trying to rob us then? Is that just a thing that's going to happen in this town? God, thank goodness we're leaving, basically. We can climb this.
Come one, come all. Citizens of Serene, come to me. You won't regret this miraculous opportunity.
What is this?
Your time is precious in these dark hours, but what you're about to discover could save your life.
Greetings, Your Excellency.
Okay.
Come closer now.
Guess there's not much going on there. We need to coin guard barracks this way.
Are your boots worn through?
What's he got
Welcome!
here?
It's such a pleasure to see you again. Have you seen anything to your liking? What might I help you with?
What can we buy? Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay, so these are the different weapons we can have. They look pretty cool. Hunting blunderbuss. Oh, I like the small ancient blunder. Oh, nice pistol. I wish you could dual wield. That would be pretty sweet. Okay, we don't actually want anything, so that's fine. Okay, where's the coin guard? Ah, the way he just smashes the doors open every time he walks in. Excuse me, is that?
Sir de Sardet, I presume. It is an honor to make your acquaintance.
You're damn right, it's an
Captain,
honor.
You set sail soon. Have you seen to our little business?
Yes, we were finally able to recover your merchandise.
Excellent news. I'm afraid, though, that your mission isn't completely finished, Kurt.
Blast me, I'm a captain, not an errand boy.
The commander was quite explicit.
Okay.
Very well. What do I need to do?
The merchandise that you obtained needs to be sent to Tier 4D as soon as possible. The Port Authority formalities for shipping take an eternity to wade through. And we've already lost quite a bit of time with this dishonest merchant.
Are you blatantly asking us to smuggle this merchandise and contraband?
I would never ask you to do such a thing, Your Excellency.
Oh, sure.
But you don't mind asking that of Kurt?
Well, now, if he finds an alternative solution that is less illegal, that would be fine. The method matters not. But this cargo must reach the Isle on the next ship.
Marvelous.
Well then, I await your return with utmost impatience. I'm certain you shall do what's required.
Okay. I'm gonna drink a potion while I'm here. Thanks. I quite like the way he drinks the potion. It's pretty cool. Right. Where do we need to go? Around this way. There's loot. Okay. Who's this guy?
But I still don't see Constantine at your side. I hope he hasn't been the victim of any foul play.
Don't worry. We'll find him in time for departure.
I certainly hope so. Would you be in need of my help in any way?
What will be your official title on Teofredi? Or are you just here to keep an eye on us?
Come now, don't be ridiculous. I'm coming in the capacity of official advisor, nothing more.
Oh, really?
But His Highness has also asked me to report to him on certain strategic observations. I am therefore required to take note of all events, chart the island and its resources, but also obtain as much knowledge as possible concerning the more dangerous creatures of the island. Your help will be extremely valuable to me. I've no longer the legs of an adventurer.
It's always a privilege to help, Master. I need to be leaving. I have quite a few things to do before we raise anchor.
Yes, yes we do. Bloody hell. Easy going there. Aha.
Lively there, lads and lasses! I promised the merchants and their prince we'd be off before the tide. You, man, carry that properly. That porcelain is worth more than your life.
Oh, God.
There's some children we'd been best to refuse.
Captain Vasco.
And you are?
I'm de Sardet, the prince's nephew. If all is in order, we will soon be embarking on your boat.
It's a ship, not a boat.
Nice.
Apologies.
Apologies for my asking, but the young governor isn't with you.
He didn't come home this morning. I need to find him before departure.
I hope nothing's happened to him or he hasn't changed his mind. The tide does not wait.
Perhaps he simply celebrated his imminent departure with a little too much enthusiasm. Is everything ready?
We're short a crew member. The cabin boy is missing. But have no fear, we will leave without him if he does not present himself before the tide.
Is he an important member of the crew?
We don't need him for sailing or navigation. He's only a cabin boy.
He must have simply had a bit too much to drink in celebrating his departure, like another I know.
I doubt that. Jonas was never one to fancy drink. And it's been 2 days since last he was seen. No, I fear something bad has happened to him. Might I ask you, if you hear anything, could you report it to me? I would like to set sail with a clear mind.
Let's ask about him.
When did you see your cabin boy for the last time?
It's been 2 days since I've had any news at all. It wasn't out of the ordinary until this morning. My men have free shore leave when we're at dock. But the day of departure, every able-bodied sailor must be present on the ship.
Does the boy know anyone in Serene?
Other than fellow Norts, you mean? I don't think so, but it's difficult to be sure.
This Jonas, does he have any close friends amongst the crew?
In tradition, we are all members of the same family. But yes, there would be Flavio and Lauro.
Might I have a word with them?
As you wish. You'll find them over there, in port.
I have a favor to ask before we leave.
I'm all ears.
We would like to load some merchandise into your ship's hold.
Impossible. You're too late for that. All merchandise must be registered at the Port Authority, and the formalities are long. So, unless you're asking me to turn smuggler and hide contraband on my vessel.
I wouldn't go that far. We're only talking about a few crates after all.
Well then, they'll have to wait. The next ship for New Serene leaves in a month.
Hellfire. If that shipment doesn't leave today, the commander will have my hide.
Captain, I understand your position, but isn't there some way we can get these crates on board?
I doubt it. Even if I wanted to help you, my quartermaster is a half-crazed bridge troll. He's gotten into his head reported that a gang of ruffians want to use my ship to pass contraband over to Tier 4D. He's placed guards where our cargo is being held before being loaded. All that is not in the warehouse, and noted on the manifest, will be left on the docks. Sorry, but your crates are gonna have to wait until the next ship sets sail.
Sorry, Kurd. At least we tried.
The commander is gonna have my head. I'm sure that's what he wanted in giving me this impossible task.
In that case, we're going to have to doctor the manifest ourselves. It must be at the Harbour Master's office.
Okay. We're okay, I think.
Be back soon, Captain.
Oh, we can sneak. Okay. Do we have a map? Oh, we do. Good. Okay. So that's where we investigate the novice. Disappearance of the novice. That's the Harbour Masters. Okay. And a coin guard. Tamper with the ship's log and Harbour Master. Find the smuggler. Okay. Ooh, that's very pretty. Oh, bloody hell, that's massive. Okay, I'm enjoying this so far. I think we're going to finish here for the first episode, though. We've got plenty to do around. But till next time, guys, thanks for watching. I'll see you soon.